It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Today we're joined by someone who truly understands the ins and outs of allergies and is here to bust some of the most common myths that we hear.
So please give a warm welcome to Redaa, Cader, our trusted pharmacist and the allergy expert.
Yes.
We love you, man. We love the fact that you're just around the corner, that you're also human. Okay, so you go through a lot of these things that we have to go through. So I trust your advice. Whatever Redaa recommends, I shall do. So I would imagine in this space, because you have a lot of people coming who have gone through Dr. Google, who have kind of taken generational knowledge that might have been added to or doctored or twisted a little bit. So there are a lot of myths out there. Myth number one, okay, and I'd like you to be as honest as possible. If you didn't have allergies as a child, you're safe for life. Is that true? And I might have tended towards thinking that or feeling that at some point.
No, definitely not, you know. So we've actually have a lot of people coming in who've never had allergy issues before, and then suddenly later on in life develop sort of allergies. Your body tends to, you know, your immune system changes, your body can become sensitized to different allergens. And yeah, so definitely as you get older, you could develop an allergy, or if you were younger and you had an allergy, you could also, it can diminish as well.
So we prefer that one, because that's some good news for people. Okay, that's really interesting that you can develop allergies. Let's talk about our pets. I mean, we don't want to acknowledge it, but some of us probably shouldn't have pets in our homes, but let's get into it. Myth number two, pet hair is the reason we have allergies.
So that's also another misconception. So actually it's not the pet hairs that's a problem. The proteins that found in the saliva or the skin, the pet dander, they lick themselves. So it's actually the protein that one is allergic to, not the actual hairs. So when they groom themselves and they then putting those proteins onto the hairs, it seems like the so one needs to, so in my personal space we have two girls, Iman and Zenith, and the one really wanted a cat and the other one is very allergic to cats. And we actually found a breed. So there's a breed, a Siberian cat breed that are hypoallergenic. They are so beautiful. They're beautiful cats, and so we've got Skylar. And we managed to then find a cat that both of our kids can enjoy.
I thought you were going to go with that hairless one, you know,
but then the protein is still there.
So then the protein is still there. So this is a fluffy, beautiful cat.
Layers of fur, actually, for the Siberian winter.
Absolutely.
I love that. And cats are funny because they will literally find the person in the room who has the allergy and go and sit on their lap. That's how cats roll. I love that. Let's go into this one because I found this quite interesting. Rain gets rid of all pollen, so allergy sufferers are safe after a storm. It feels like that.
So I'm a good example of an allergy sufferer, right? Okay. And last week I had a bit of an allergy attack, and I'm medicated, and I was fine. And then on Sunday it rained, and Monday, Tuesday I've been fine, and then suddenly yesterday and today, I'm flaring up again.
The wind's kicked up.
So what happens is a double-edged sword. So yes, temporary relief while the rain washes the pollen away. But because of the rain, there's more pollination and more pollen. And once the sun comes out, it dries and the wind causes havoc again. So so it is a bit of a double-edged sword.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Okay, let's get into the next myth that I need you to bust right now. You only need allergy medication during high allergy seasons. True or false?
So this is also kind of false. So the different kind of people have seasonal allergies or perennial. So it could be right through the year. So people are only not allergic to pollen, but also to mold and dust mite, and which are found through the year. Right. So they would then need treatment throughout the year. And most antihistamines and most medication available over the counter are designed to use long term. One tip I'm going to give you is that if you've been on an antihistamine for a long time, like 2 months or 3 months, I'd say in month 3, rather change the brand just for a month.
Okay.
Or change the type of antihistamine you're taking just for a few days or a month, and then you can switch back to your original one because your body tends to get used to.
That's
It's an amazing
interesting.
thing, our body, and it can balance out incredibly
Absolutely.
well.
So switch and then switch back
They
again.
say that about skincare too, so I can imagine that it also happens in the
Absolutely.
body. Okay, very
I love that,
interesting.
man.
Ooh, do we have any more for you? I think that's it for
I
today.
love that, man. Now I'm thinking my cat grooming itself all the time, I thought was such a plus point because it takes care of itself, but all it's doing is just spreading the saliva and the protein. A couple of really interesting ones in there. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Redaa.
Thank you. It's
Absolutely
always good
love
to
it.
be here.
Buddy, stay healthy.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy. The rain is coming again, so we'll have another spike after that. No, the bottom line is you do have access to a pharmacist that will explain this to you if you go and ask. So have your own myths busted. Go and ask for yourself. And if you're looking to manage your allergies a bit better, remember that CETICIT is here to support you with relief that lasts.
Oh, it sure does. And CETICIT are giving you the chance to win 2,000 Rand in cash. And now to enter, just tell us this. What's the biggest allergy myth that you've heard? I'm really curious to find out. So don't forget to use that hashtag CETICIT. And the competition does close this Friday, the 1st of November. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Thank you so much, Redaa.
Magic.